Amendments to Section 18, Corporate Name, under the Revised Corporation Code, which took effect February 23, 2019. So under the old Corporation Code, corporate name is Section 18. And it says that no corporate name may be allowed by the SEC if the proposed name is identical or deceptively or confusingly similar to that of any existing corporation or to any other name already protected by law, or is patently deceptive, confusing, or contrary to the existing laws. When a change in the corporate name is approved, the Commission shall issue an amended certificate of incorporation under the amended name. So this is the content of the corporate name under the old Corporation Code. Ano naman yung changes under the revised Corporation Code about the corporate name? So, under the revised Corporation Code, ang corporate name na ay Section 17, not Section 18. And the changes are, number 1, detailed guidelines and more requirements for a corporate name were added. Number 2, the SEC is also granted the power to summarily order the court to cease and desist from using a corporate name which did not observe the guidelines set under the RCC. The liability of the corporation and its responsible officer is also provided in case of failure to comply with the Commission's order. Number 3 change is that the primary basis for not allowing corporate name is that it is not distinguishable from another corporate name. So, ang pinaka-keyword here is not distinguishable from another corporate name, which is reserved or registered for the use of another corporation, whereas under the old Corporation Code, the keyword is identical or confusingly similar with previously reserved or registered corporate name. The following are the SEC guidelines in the registration of corporate name. These are only some but not the total guidelines. Number 1, important guidelines is that the corporate name shall include the word corporation or incorporation or the abbreviation of corp or INC. If the corporation is one-person corporation, the corporate name shall contain the word OPC either below or at the end of its corporate name. Then, if the corporation is a foundation, it shall use the word foundation. Number 2 guidelines is that business name or trade name which is different from the corporate name shall be indicated in the articles of incorporation, because a company may have more than one business or a trade name. Number 3, trade name or trademark registered with the IPO, Intellectual Property Office, may be used as part of the corporate name. So, a corporate name may be the trade name or business name at the same time. Number 4, guidelines is full name or surname of a person may be used as corporate name if she or he is a stockholder and has consented thereto. If the person is deceased, the consent shall be given by his estate. Number 5 guidelines, a single stockholder of a one-person corporation may use his or her name, provided it shall be accompanied with descriptive words aside from the suffix OPC. Number 6 guidelines, a single corporation may use the name of another person, provided consent was given by the said person, or if deceased, consent was given by the estate of the deceased person. Number 7 guidelines, name of a corporation that has been dissolved or whose registration has been revoked shall not be used by the corporation within 5 years from the approval of dissolution or within 5 years from the date of revocation. Number 8 guidelines, reservation or notice of availability of a name shall not constitute an approval of the use of such name. So, kahit na napareserve mo na sa SEC yung name na yon, hindi automatic na approve na yung name sa'yo. I-check pa nila yon. Number 9, guidelines. Appeals from or opposition to the approval of corporate name or complaints against the proposed name of an existing company shall be resolved by the Company Registration Monitoring Department, CRMD. So, kung gusto mong i-oppose yung corporate name kasi ginagamit mo na yon, magpa-file ka ngayon ng petition sa Company Registration and Monitoring Department or CRMD. If the decision of CRMD, Company Registration and Monitoring Department, is against you or opposed, you may appeal to the SEC and bank through the Office of the General Counsel. What are the remedies available to our corporation against the unauthorized use of its corporate name? The following are the remedies. Number 1, file a petition with the SEC to compel the other corporation to change its name. A court action is not necessary. SEC may order a change of a corporate name based on its authority under the Revised Corporation Code, and the undertaking of the corporation contained in its articles of incorporation to change its corporate name if it is not distinguishable from the already reserved or registered for the use of another corporation. Number 2 remedy is that file a complaint against the unauthorized use of the corporate name. Number 3, if the corporate name is used as trademark, file a complaint for infringement of trade name. In summary, the changes in the corporate name are as follows. There is a detailed guidelines and more requirements for a corporate name. Number 2, SEC is granted the power to summarily order the corporation to cease and ceased from using a corporate name. Number 3, the primary basis for not allowing the corporate name is that it is not distinguishable from another corporate name. So the key word is it is not distinguishable from another corporate name. Let me share a Bible verse for you to help you in your study. It is in Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So remember that you can hurdle the bar exam, the bar review, and everything that is on your way, and every trials that you will encounter, because it is Jesus Christ who will give you strength. So remember, if you're tired, exhausted, and you feel giving up, just remember this verse. I can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share this channel. Have a nice evening or have a nice day. Thank you and goodbye.